table, please let me know if it isn't to your liking and we can arrange something better for you. Your server will be with you in a moment, but in the meantime, please take a look at our drinks menu and someone will be over to take care of you shortly.
Damn, the tips must be good. She seems like she actually enjoys working here.
No one enjoys food service, Mia Flor, not even the chefs.
For these prices, I'm sure they're having a great time in the kitchen.
Puta merda!
$16 for 3 oysters and $25 for... I don't even know what that is.
Yara.
What?
Para.
You para.
Me? What am I doing?
You're tapping your nails. Why can't I bounce my leg, but you can tap your nails?
Because I'm nervous.
Mine, why are you nervous?
I don't know. I just am. I feel like everyone is looking at me.
No one is looking at you.
Didn't you see the look the hostess gave me?
What look?
Karaji punta. Judgmental.
Oy, oy, she didn't give you a look, mine.
I don't think I dressed nice enough for this restaurant, and you definitely did not.
I don't care if people think I'm dressed appropriately or not, okay? And I can assure you that no one is looking at you.
Well, I don't want that either.
Okay. I promise you that people are only looking at you because you look nice, not because you look out of place or whatever. Jesus Christ, it's like talking to a teenager. Besides, you don't have to worry. We have a gift card, remember? They can't turn us away if we plan on spending. And you look great, by the way.
Good evening, ladies. My name is Fernanda, and I'll be taking care of you tonight. Have either of you dined at Suyu before? All right, well, welcome. Here at Suyu, we serve our dishes family style. This means that each plate that is ordered can be shared by the whole table. Can I get you ladies started on anything to drink?
A glass of Merlot, please.
Of course. Which Merlot are we looking for?
Whichever one you think is best.
No problem. I'll be right back with that. Feel free to take a look at the menu and let me know if you have any questions.
Why couldn't you have named me something easy like Fernanda? I mean, come on, you stuck me with such a difficult name. People can barely pronounce it. You know, sometimes they go, Ayara. Sounds so bitter.
Now, querida, I stuck you with a beautiful name.
You named me after a man-killing siren. It's not exactly flattering.
Well, I think it's accurate. Whatever you say. You know, my sisters used to tell me different versions of the story of Yara. In some, she was a beautiful mermaid who lured men into the ocean to be her lover. In others, she was abused by the men around her, so she became a siren to get revenge.
Have you ladies decided what you would like to try?
Yellowtail, please. Oh, that plate is good.
Did you have a favorite version of the story? You know, the Yada one?
I don't know. I guess I preferred the one where there is no revenge and the siren genuinely falls in love with the man and gets heartbroken to find out he can't breathe underwater.
Wow, I didn't take you for such a romantic.
Why not?
I guess because you're so independent and strong and things clearly didn't work out with Dad.
Ugh,
So.
that had to do with a million other things. Nothing to do with romance. Besides, I actually had to rely quite a bit on your father when I first moved here.
What was it like, you know, moving here?
It was like... Stop slouching. Embarrassing me. It was like coming to this restaurant. We enter for the first time. We learn the language of the place. How do you sit? How do you talk? How do you dress? And you learn these things in order to enjoy the experience. And you put all this money into it, hoping you get a really good meal out of it. And a lot of times you don't. but sometimes you get a kid or two out of it, so it's not a bad price to pay.
Yeah, I don't think your metaphor really held up at the end there, but
Well, I didn't move all the way up here to write. You did. How is that going, by the way?
the writing, I guess it's going. I mean, I did work on a project with some of my classmates, and I submitted some of my scripts to be considered, but I guess most of my feedback said I had too strong of a vision, whatever that means.
Here is that yellowtail for you.
Hi, sorry, excuse me. We've been waiting forever for the wine. Is it gonna take any longer?
I am so sorry about that, ma'am. I'll get that out to you right away. In the meantime, would you like to add a few more dishes to the order? I'll keep them coming one after another if that's something you prefer.
That'd be great, thank you. We will take the sea urchin, the mushroom salad, this one, and then could we get this one as well?
Mhm.
Thank you.
Coming right up.
Thank you.
Mine, can you chill out? They're clearly overbooked. Give him a second.
This place has 2 Michelin stars, Yara. 2 Michelin stars. That's more than any restaurant I've ever been to. We shouldn't be waiting for the first thing I ordered still.
You've worked in food service before. You know more than anyone else what it's like to work someplace this busy.
Well, I was never paid as much as these kids are. If I was, I wouldn't be this slow. Or clumsy.
Okay. First you worry that you don't fit into the median tax bracket of this restaurant, and yet you still pick on the waiters. Can we just have a nice dinner, please, for once?
Okay. Okay, just sit up straight for me. Saúde.
Wow,
Mm-hmm.
that was good, but not $7.50 good.
No. Thank you. I hope you're eating better than this when I'm not here.
Obviously. I mean, homework does take up most of my time, but, it's hard to find a balance between school and work and cooking.
Has Memo been taking care of you?
Yeah, he has. I mean, he does the cooking when I'm at school. He lets me lean on him when I need to. So,
That's good. I'm glad. Why did you bring me?
what do you mean?
Well, you could have brought your boyfriend or a friend, a coworker, someone, I don't know. Instead, you had me drive all the way up here and had to find someone for the daycare.
I think you overestimate my social skills, okay? I mean, meeting new people here is pretty hard. It's like what you were saying about, learning a new language or whatever. Half the time I ask people what they do for work, and they give me this look like it's a weird fucking question. Like it's a weird question or something. And besides, most people already have their own circle of friends, so they don't really feel like branching out, I guess. But maybe that's just part of being an adult.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Regardless, you were my first choice anyways. I mean, I guess you could say you've been probably one of my greatest strengths throughout everything. Coming all the way up here. I just wanted to say thank you. So.
I don't think my palate is refined enough for this restaurant.
Hey, just because feijoada and bacalhau haven't hit the markets here yet, it doesn't mean our taste isn't refined.
Deus, o que eu não teria só para comer bolinho de bacalhau agora?
I know, Jesus. I really do miss your cooking.
You know those acerola trees at Vovo's house?
Those are like the cherry things, right?
Yes, when I was younger, the whole backyard was full of fruit trees. I mean, we had acerola, caja, guava, starfruit, mango, my favorite. And it was very expensive to get fresh fruit from the markets because San Pedro is very dry. But Vovo knew how to take care of the plants. And in middle school, my sisters and I would go around San Pedro and we would sell the fruit because we just had so much of it. We got sick of it. We didn't know what to do with them. So we would go around and sell them or trade them and use that money to buy groceries because our dad would never buy us food.
Your mom didn't teach you how to cook?
I had to teach myself. My mom didn't have time to teach 12 kids how to take care of themselves. The first time I tried to make pastéis, biggest mistake. I didn't wait for the oil to heat up before frying them. They came out so oily, so greasy, nojento, and I made so many of them. And your uncle, Bruno, he was 6 at the time. He was so skinny, and he ate so many of them. After dinner, he threw everything up.
Oh, that's so gross.
He was so scared. He looked at me and he said, "If I threw up, does that mean I'm pregnant?" I'm sorry, we can't help it. Brazilians are loud.
Oh my God, you were so embarrassing. You know, for the longest time, I used to really hate the fact that I wasn't fully American.
You are American.
I know that, but I don't know. It's different. It really is, you know? Being raised here and taught one thing at home and then going to school and being taught something else. I mean, okay. I used to go to school and I would talk about Brazil and our culture and dancing and football and just everything, you know? But I guess, eventually kids just got sick of it. Started calling me the weird kid with the weird smelling food, or the annoying kid who just wouldn't shut up about Brazil. And if I'm being completely honest, sometimes I still feel like I should shut up about it when I want to talk. Like someone is gonna roll their eyes at me or something. I was just so proud to talk about something different about myself. I didn't realize that most people just don't want to hear it.
Yara,
I know, it's fine, really. Not a big deal.
You never told me.
I know, but I didn't want to upset you.
How would that upset me?
You know, more than anyone else, you know. People always blame the parents for how the kids turn out, don't they?
Yeah, maybe that would upset me.
Listen, what I was really trying to say was that I don't feel that way anymore, okay? I mean, come on, it was pretty hard to hate that part of myself when you were so openly proud of it. And, I know it doesn't really seem like it, but I am doing my best to make you proud of me too. Promise. I know I've already been here for a few years and my writing hasn't really taken off yet, and I feel like I'm still at square one. I really don't want to disappoint you.
Do you enjoy writing?
Most of the time, yeah.
And does it make you happy?
Yeah, it does.
Then how could you disappoint me? Yara, there is nothing a mother wants more for their child than for them to be happy.
I know that, but it's just, there are so many choices for me to make, okay? And I'm just worried that I've made so many wrong ones. How am I even supposed to know if I'm going to be successful or not if I keep messing up?
Success is besides the point. I raised you to be smart. I trust that you will do the right thing and take care of your money. But if writing makes you truly happy, then you have to keep doing it every day. I wake up every morning and I see kids all day. And I clean up after them and I wipe their little butts because these parents don't know how to bathe their kids. And at the end of the day, the only adults that I get to talk to are the gringos that look to us to raise their children. My job is not fun. It doesn't make me especially happy. But it has allowed me to take care of you and your brother. So if you both get to do what makes you happy, then you better do it. Because I am not doing all of this for nothing. ¿Entendió, Ophelia?
Yeah, understood. We should probably start counting all of this up. I think our limit is 250? 250.
$215.
Cool. We will get dessert and then the rest we can leave for tips.
I want the cappuccino ice cream.
All right, perfect. We'll get you the cappuccino ice cream. Could we get one cappuccino ice cream, please?
No problem. Would you like the check along with that?
That'd be great, thank you.
Cool.
You know you have an amazing job, right?
Hmm.
I'm being serious, okay? I know it sucks and I know you don't like it, but I don't know. I've always thought it was one of the most noble, important jobs you could have. Everything I know about raising kids is because of you. And being a teacher, taking care of children, that shit's important. That stuff's important. Even if you don't feel like it. And even if it's not your dream job.
Whenever you're ready, ladies, have a wonderful rest of your night.
Thank you. You know, for the first few years when I was living in America with your father, I was terrified of going back to Brazil. I didn't want my family to see that I was struggling. I remember feeling so trapped in this country, like I couldn't go back until I had made something of myself here. I think what I'm trying to say is, you don't have to be trapped here like me. There's always a plate for you at the table. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Now let's get out of here. I want some real food.
There's a padaria a few blocks south if you don't mind walking.
Ay, qué beleza. Do they make pastéis?
Not as good as I can make them, but for